Welcome back to the show. So listen, there's this fashion theory that really has taken off on TikTok and Reels. It's called the wrong shoe theory, and it's all about choosing the most unexpected shoe for any outfit. So here to share more and show us how the wrong shoe can really be right and elevate a look is stylist Darcy Camden.
Have you heard of this?
No, I have not.
Oh, good.
I thought about it too because like Susie was telling us about it and she was like, I think it's like the right shoe or the no. I'm like, no, I think it's the right. So we had a whole discussion about it. So you now tell us why is Sage one.
It's the most unexpected shoe. So usually when you're getting dressed, there's like the outfit and then there's the obvious shoe.
Right.
People feel like there's rules around this.
There is
and there
rules.
are no rules.
There are no rules.
There's no rules. And sometimes just pairing the most different, unexpected shoe can completely change your outfit.
All right.
So I love this because this is elevating our style without buying anything new.
Okay.
It's using what we already have. So
it just changes up the preconceived notions of what we have here. Okay, we're seeing some of this lady showing all these different
so we want to credit
styles.
this. I believe this tracks back originally to stylist Allison Bornstein.
Okay.
And but this is something stylists have been doing. Really, I've been doing this sort of for years. We do it a lot in editorial. So I love seeing it out on, in street style.
You've taught me that I can wear tennis shoes with many, many things.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that.
And when I go to closets, I'm always like, you could put this with this. And people are like, really? Can I? Yes, you can.
And you did that today in your own closet. So you're wearing a jumper, a traditional jumper.
And normally I would think of this as being, this jumpsuit is very casual to me. Yeah. Like I would wear it with maybe a Birkenstock or a sneaker.
Okay.
So for the show today, I thought, let's dress it up. So I did a fancy shoe, something I bought over the pandemic and haven't really worn much.
A little.
And it kind of just elevated the whole thing.
It really does.
It doesn't look bad. So this is, it's not about pairing a shoe and having that's different and it looks bad. It's just different to you. And honestly, most people who see you will either say nothing.
Right.
Or they might say, hey, that's awesome. That's a cool idea. Great pairing.
And boy, aren't you glad you got your pedicure done because we took a close up on those speetsies.
Yeah.
Cute little tootsies she has there today.
So I've got some easy pairing ideas,
got some models.
outfit formulas. I'm hoping everyone can maybe try this today, or if you're already dressed for the day, try it tomorrow.
Okay, here we go. Let's try it out. So we've got our first model. What are we looking at here?
Okay, so this is a sundress. So, and we paired it with cowboy boots.
Ooh.
I've been in a lot of closets, like I said, and I've seen a lot of cowboy boots, and people just kind of don't really know what to do with them very much. Like maybe you wear them with jeans.
I like wearing cowboy boots with skirts and dresses, but sometimes I feel like, am I going too far?
I love it. I think the girlier, the summerier the dress, the better it is with a cowboy boot. We've got a lot of people going to the Taylor Swift concert this weekend. This would be the perfect outfit.
Okay.
Great when you didn't get a pedicure.
Yes. Yes.
And awesome.
Time.
And if you don't have cowboy boots, they're my favorite thing to thrift because they look better when they're worn in and more comfortable. And these are from the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale. They're a great deal. They're Dolce Vita and they're available right now.
And they're such a good investment because you will wear them and have them for the rest of your life. And I love that you paired it with a jean jacket just to make it a little more casual. You look fabulous. Have fun at the Swiftie concert. I wish I could go. Thank you. All right, so our next model is wearing a suit with sneakers.
Yeah.
And I am here for this look, 100%.
So many people have suiting, blazers, dress pants from an old job or maybe pre-COVID when they used to dress up for work more.
Yeah.
And it's just collecting dust. So I think bring it out, break out those suiting pieces.
Yes.
Pair it with a sneaker. Just this is a fun Nike Dunk, easy.
Yeah.
The pant was a little long. We just sort of tucked it in. Very, very easy.
That is so cool.
Honestly, those pants way more comfortable than a jean would even be.
Yeah.
And then I put a t-shirt with it.
Yeah.
And the blazer is like a jean jacket equivalent. And so this is a great, maybe running errands, maybe being with the kids. It's just a fun way to bring pieces from your wardrobe into a new zone of your life.
I'm thinking if I'm seeing her walking through U Village or somewhere, I'm like, I love your outfit.
Cool, right?
You look so cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I love that look.
And comfortable.
And comfortable.
And easy.
This next look, I'm going to admit, Darcy, I tried to sport this recently.
Did you? How'd it
Yes,
go?
shorts and loafers. It was like a one-piece short thing, and I wore my Rothy's loafers. But I love this with the shiny loafer. What a great elevated look.
Shorts are complicated for people when you think
Yes.
about and I think a lot of that is like, well, what is the shoe? What am I doing with the shoe?
Mm-hmm.
And so I love a closed toe, kind of serious, elevated, a little bit dressy shoe, loafer, great, very comfortable. You know what else would work here with shorts? Would be like a ballet flat or maybe like a low heel slingback.
Yes.
So it just makes the whole thing feel a little bit more like a finished outfit when you're wearing a polished shoe like this, but she's still really comfortable, definitely unencumbered. She can run around, and it just, I don't know, it's just a fun and different way to wear maybe a shoe that you got thinking about fall, but wearing it now in the summertime.
I'm also here for that anklet too.
Yeah, cool,
That
right?
is working for me. Thank you
Cool.
so much. I love that look.
Did a little pop of color in the bag. You know, you
So
start
smart.
pairing unexpected things, and it opens up new ideas.
I'm gonna do this, but I'm afraid of what might come out of my closet.
I mean, just have fun.
I hope I can do something that looks this cool. So you've got a Nirvana t-shirt.
Jeans.
You grabbed a scarf.
Yeah.
And got some fancy shoes to go with it.
Jeans with a fancy shoe. I think this is the easiest combination, and I think this is the one that people are the least likely to do. So I want to
Yes.
remind everyone that you can do this.
Yep.
You know, most of us have at least one pair of dressy shoes.
Yes.
Maybe it's your wedding shoes. Maybe it's something that you only wear to a wedding or to a special occasion. Maybe you haven't worn it in 5 years. It's collecting a thin layer of dust in your closet. And the next time you're gonna, go out to meet friends or whatever, break those shoes out, wear them with just your favorite jeans.
Yes.
Okay, if the jeans have a little hole in them, they're a little bit worn, totally fine. An
So
easy
cute.
t-shirt, popped it with some other accessories, and it's just great, good to go.
You know, we're just about out of time, which breaks my heart because you had all these other amazing shoes here on the table, but maybe we can give them a quick look and show like some of the things you can pair.
Well, I was thinking about your pink dress and
Yes.
like what would be maybe an unexpected shoe choice here. Maybe something with like a little puffy.
Yeah, 100%.
Maybe blue with pink.
Oh, that's fun.
Maybe a little flat, you know?
I love the snakeskin. I like
Yeah,
that. I used
goes
to
with
be
everything.
so scared of animal prints but I realized you could just wear a solid with it.
You totally can. I mean, there's no rules. That's the whole point.
gonna try this
Have
one.
fun. If anyone
great.
tries this, maybe they want to tag us so we can see what they're putting together.
That would be so fun. So yeah, if you do put together a cool outfit, if you're inspired in your closet, please share it with us. We would love to see it. It would feel like such a success
It
for all
would.
of us.
Yeah.
I love it. I love you. Thank you.
I love you.